Welcome to another Side Quest podcast, a detour worth taking. I'm AJ, joined as always by Sky, and today we are diving headfirst into sequel culture in anime. The good, the bad, and the why did they even bother?
Ha! Yeah. And I feel like this topic is so loaded because sequels in anime are genuinely a different beast than Hollywood. Like, in Hollywood, a sequel is usually just a cash grab. In anime, the stakes are different, the expectations are higher, and the pain is so much more personal.
The pain is crippling, Sky. We've all been there. You finish a season, you're obsessed, you make it your entire personality, and then either the sequel never comes, or it shows up 3 years later and, completely fumbles everything you loved.
Or, and this is the best case scenario, the sequel absolutely destroys the original in the best way possible. It elevates the art, the stakes, and then you're sitting there having to reevaluate your whole relationship with season 1.
Which is such a wild feeling. It's like finding out your favorite childhood snack was actually healthy. Okay, so we've got a lot to cover. We're talking about what makes a sequel actually work, what makes them crash and burn, and what this 2026 trend of sequel domination means for the industry.
Let's get into it. First, can we just acknowledge that we are genuinely in a golden age of sequels? Look at the spring 2026 lineup. It's actually insane.
It's stacked. We've got ReZero Season 4 finally here, Dr. Stone's Science Future Part 3, and Dorohedoro Season 2 literally coming back from the dead after 6 years.
6 years? That's not a sequel, that's a resurrection. But then you have something like Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, or the Shibuya arc. That basically broke the internet. It wasn't just a continuation, it was a bar-clearing event.
Broke the internet isn't even hype anymore. It's a medical diagnosis. People were losing their minds week to week. Season 1 was the intro, but Season 2? That's where the show finally found its full power level. The animation, the emotional gut punches.
Haibara. That's all I'm going to say.
Sky, don't do that to me this early. I'm not ready to cry in the intro.
Sorry. But that's the point. Great sequels trust that the audience is already invested. They don't play safe. They reward you for sticking around.
So, what's the secret sauce? I think the best sequels add depth, not just more. Look at Dragon Ball Super Broly. It succeeded because it gave Broly a real origin story. It made us care about a guy who was basically just a Kakarot meme for decades.
Kakarot. Classic. But yeah, if you just add more fights without depth, it's just noise. That's why Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is the ultimate sequel remake conversation. It gave us the complete soul of that story.
And then, there's the reverse. The Promised Neverland Season 2 situation.
One of the most baffling fumbles in history. Season 1 was a 10 out of 10 masterclass in tension. Season 2 felt like they accidentally hit the fast-forward button on the entire manga and just hoped we wouldn't notice 50 chapters were missing.
It's instructive, though. It tells us exactly what happens when a studio loses the plot. Literally. You can't compress a journey into a slideshow and expect people to feel the impact. All right, before we hit the save point, Sky, you've got a recommendation to keep us busy until the next quest?
I do. If you want something cozy to recover from the JJK trauma, check out Reincarnated as a Sword. It sounds silly. MC is a sword. His partner is a cat girl named Fran. But it has this really warm, adventuring together energy. Solid 3.5 out of 5 stars for pure comfort.
I need that. My soul needs a cozy quest right now.
Exactly.
Well, that's the episode. Thank you for taking this detour with us. If you've got thoughts on anime sequels, the ones that saved you or the ones that betrayed you, drop a comment.
And wherever you're listening, hit subscribe. We read every comment, every theory, every hot take. We'll see you on the next side quest. I'm Sky.
And I'm AJ. This has been another Side Quest podcast.